Hey, I'm Chris Baldwin with Baranof Fishing in Ketchikan, Alaska. In this video, I'm going to show you how I rig a cut plug herring. So for this setup, I use two 4/0 Gamakatsu octopus hooks. I separate them about this far apart, and I use a 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. So this is a green label herring, and I find that this is the perfect size for mooching around here. So the beauty of a cut plug is you turn this from just a dead fish, you turn it into a lure. And the way you do that is you cut the head off at a certain angle, which is going to give this some action as it's pulled through the water. You're going to want to cut at a 45 and a 45-degree angle. If you're a carpenter, it's called the compound miter cut. There's little boxes that go around the bait that could help you cut the perfect cut, but you do this enough and you could just freehand it. So you're going to go 45, 45, and you want to do one solid cut all the way through. So what you get is a bait that looks like this. Another thing I like to do, you slightly press on the stomach and you slide the guts out. That way you don't have the guts hanging. Some people like the guts hanging out. I just don't think it gets bit as well. That's my opinion. Some people will actually slit the bottom right here. And what that does is creates a channel for the water to shoot all the way through the gut cavity of the bait. I think it's a little unnecessary, but you know, if you're really going for that big king, all those little details really add up. You're gonna take the trailing hook and you're gonna go right in the gut cavity through the spine and you're gonna pull it out. When you pull it out, you gotta be careful because if I just rip this, it's gonna take a big old hole here in the bait. So I take my fingers and I put it against the shank of the hook and I kind of hold that flesh as I pull the hook out and you get a really small little hole. So the next hook is just going to be hooked right into that hole. And this is left to dangle. As it goes through the water, this trails and this lines out and it's just going to stay straight like that. So this is a cut plug herring. Jamie's done a good video on how to rig a whole herring, which is a little different. So if you want to see that video, or if you want to see a video of this in action, check us out at exclusivealaska.com.